Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And when I tell y'all, let me say something. This is for all YouTubers, people who want, aspire to be a YouTuber, and there's different sectors of YouTube. Um, those who may want to participate in like the celebrity gossip sector. Girl, I know sometimes, I'll tell you from my experience, sometimes it may get slow. When I say slow, I'm talking about slow for probably like half a day, you know. But the truth of the matter is, honey, the mess don't ever stop. It's always some mess going on with these celebrities. You don't ever have to worry about not having something to talk about. There's a reason why when you think about like the Inquirer, when you think about, Entertainment Tonight and Access Hollywood and all these celebrity gossip shows, they've been able to stick around for a very long time because of a reason. And that's because, girl, the mess don't ever stop. Girl, sometimes it be so much mess going on, I get overwhelmed. Because I be wanting to talk about everything. I be wanting to let everybody know what's going on. Y'all listen to this. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to say that because it's so much mess going on. It's so much mess going on. Sometimes it be so much mess going on, I don't even know where to start. When I say it rains, it pours. Okay? So yeah, just a few words of encouragement, girl, for those out there. Girl, sometimes, like I said, it may be a day, maybe a day, but for the most part, you can always find something to talk about as it pertains to like celebrity gossip. But girl, it be those days where you have so much stuff where it'll hold you over for a few days. And it's stuff that, and more stuff you have to realize, even when you have so much mess to talk about, even within those few days, more mess gonna keep coming. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Keke baby daddy, we already talked about this last night. Um, he's a mess. One thing about it, two things for sure, three things for certain. Twitter is going to be, girl. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna really have to watch what you put on the World Wide Web. I was just having a conversation with my biological sister, and I don't know how these people be finding y'all old tweets. We don't know if they just put a word in and then like the word that they put in from your profile, those tweets come up. But girl, y'all tweets are gonna hunt y'all because the people gonna find out what you said. And Kiki's baby daddy, he had some problematic tweets. He had a tweet about Alton Sterling, about basically him. He should have complied with the police. He has some tweets, I guess, in support of Donald Trump. They say he has some anti-LGBTQ tweets. Girl, I guess it got to the point it got so bad for him last night, he decided to deactivate his Twitter account. Is my microphone on? Okay. But you should have been watching what you were saying, baby boy. One thing I am happy about is that, girl, the only time I really got on Twitter, I've always, not always had Twitter, but I've had a Twitter account for a long time. I think I had two. Girl, if you look at my Twitter account now, girl, a lot of the people I follow, they just porn stars. Girl, if you look at my account, my Twitter account right now, girl, a few of the people I follow, they're content creators. When I say content creators, I'm talking about PORN. Okay? I used to always get on Twitter just to watch the PORN. That's it. And then I will retweet stuff. But Twitter was never my thing because, as some of you know, I'm a little long winded and I never could put what I needed to say in the amount of space that was provided for us, to us. So I was like, Twitter is just not my thing. So I will retweet a lot of stuff. And even though I know that you can like make a thread, and I've done that before, but I also feel like Twitter is really not a space for like long think pieces. I feel like Twitter is one of those spaces where you have to get straight to the point, right? And it could be a little too much when you write something and it turns into this whole like 5 minute read. Anyways, but yeah, so you know, the problematic tweets from people, they're gonna be there, honey. I would suggest if y'all even think that y'all said something in the past, honey, go delete your Twitter, erase it. I don't know what you gotta do, girl, but they coming. This is what I have to say about Keke Palmer. We're gonna have to give Keke a little bit too, y'all. Just a little tap on it, just a little tap on her hand. Keke, I'm trying to understand. How did you end up with a man and procreate with a man that is as problematic as the one that you chose to be with? I don't understand it, mama. I know regular women who do background checks on men that they date. You ain't do no background check on Mr. Darius just to see what's going on? You ain't have your team go look into, again, his background? Girl, based off of his tweets alone, that should have been enough for you to close the door and tell him to never get in contact with you again. I have not known Keke Palmer to be problematic at all. So the fact that she would attach herself to somebody for the rest of her life that is as problematic as the man that she chose, it leaves a question mark. I am of the belief now that if you choose to lay down with someone and we find out that that person is a mess, it starts to make my wheels turn and wonder, how are you? I remember I was watching The View one time. They had this conversation basically saying that like the way that their husbands think, they shouldn't be held accountable for that. No, you should not. But when it be some real life, serious stuff like your husband could be a racist, your husband could be homophobic, girl, while you might not share those same thoughts, it does leave a question mark to, girl, how are you able to lay down with this man, create a family? You know that he probably says things that could be deemed as homophobic or racist, and then be like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Girl, it actually got a lot to do with you. And so I don't know what's going on with Keke and why she chose this man. But Keke, girl, we need to have a meeting, mama. They ain't give me no napkin at all. Ain't no napkins in the car. Right. It gotta be some napkins in the car. Unless she got some baby wipes or something in her child. But anyways, yeah. So Darius and Keke, they going through it because Darius didn't have enough respect for Keke Palmer to whatever issues that he may have had with what she had on. Like I said in my video last night, he could have sent that lady a text message. He could have sent her. He could have called her. He could have texted one of the gay boys she was with. He could have texted a home girl, said, "Hey, tell Keke, can she call my phone real fast?" Girl, there were so many other options that were available. But he chose to get on the internet and shame his baby mama. And if you went to, I will say, when I went to Keke's Instagram, I didn't really see anybody negative. Every comment I saw was positive. I saw a lot of celebrities. I saw a lot of, not regular people, but, non-celebrities in the comment sections, bigging up Keke, hyping up Keke. But when you went to his Instagram page, girl, of course, There were people over there. Yeah, man, I agree with you, men and women. Yeah, man, I agree with you. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have did it this way, but you right though. Like, that's my thing. Like, why would you shame your child's mother to put her in the line of fire to be critiqued by men and women? But these supposed to be the men who supposed to protect you. They doing a good job at protecting y'all. You think so too? Okay. I just think it's a mess. And then last night, this is how I knew Keke was either being petty or just showing the word that she didn't give a damn. Because after all of that mess happened, we looked up and Keke had posted on her Instagram, girl, pictures of her in that same dress that he was having a fit about. This is what I wrote on Twitter. Neil Long, Keke Palmer, Holly Bailey, and others have managed to go throughout their careers without shame. When it did happen, it was at the hands of their men. Can you imagine going through your career without a hiccup and then boom, a nigga, your man, embarrasses the F out of you? Girls run. You have the women like Keke, Neil Long, and the others, like I said, who go throughout their career not making the headlines in a negative way, not embarrassing themselves, and then when it finally happens, it's because of a goddamn nigga. Every day we look up, what's his name? DDG, DG. He embarrassing Haley, Holly, the Little Mermaid. Every time we look up. And then here go Usher. Here go Usher being messy. Here he go. Y'all know Usher. Y'all know Usher. I stand Usher now, but Usher, you can still get it too, like I'm about to do. So listen to this. Here go Usher. Where he at? Oh, here he go. He gonna tweet out, "Am I trending yet?" Like I said, Usher. If you want to trend, Usher, let us know if Chris Brown team Molly whopped your ass that night when y'all was in Vegas. We want to know, did he disrespect Tiana Taylor? We want to know, did you get popped by Chris Brown? Since you want to be in the mess, Usher, then let us know what we really want to know. I could tell you how you can trend. Since you want to trend so bad, let us know if Chris Brown put his hands on you. Because we still waiting to figure that out. Hello, somebody? Hello? We still trying to figure that out. Anyways, it is what it is with Keke and Darius. They probably work through it. I don't know. Um, Me personally, I think she should take her money, um, girl, and run and don't tie herself down to this ninja who's already showing, girl, that he's not there to be in your corner. You're not gonna like everything that your partner does, but there's a way to handle it. Girl, how dare you embarrass and shame your partner publicly, knowing that this woman, girl, girl, it is what it is, girl. Hopefully Keke can figure it out. I mean, if she stays, she won't be the first one to stay with a nigga who problematic and don't protect her. We could just add her to the list. Um, you know, I'm not gonna really get into Royce Reed and the Sun and all that mess. So don't even ask me to. I think that's a very sensitive. I didn't even want to touch that. But Dwight Howard posted a video of him and his kids, I guess, in the gym. And this is what Dwight Howard had to say. In the process of being great is going to be laughs, frowns, smiles, tears, blood, and sweat. But that is what is needed for us to succeed as individuals and also collectively as a family. I'm just teaching my kids what it means to be resilient and be determined and have discipline. Every day is every day is a battle, and some battles are going to be harder to win than others. But we have to fight them until we win. And if we win the day, every day we'll never lose in the end. We have to finish every mission and begin and follow through. That's what's most important. You can, you will, just follow through. That's how you be great. Now he posted a video. Girl, why aren't you so close to me? He posted a video of him basically training his kids. Uh, they're in the gym. I'm not gonna post. I don't really like to post like children like that. So I will put the link in the description box, and you can see the video. This is my thing. This is what I put in the comment section. Because I saw a lot of people saying there's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with it. That's why I said what I'm about to say. If the kids want to be athletes, great. But what if they want to be a doctor, barber, hairstylist? This is nothing more than a case of a man trying to turn his kids into what he wants them to do instead of tapping into their skill set, i.e., like Matthew did with Beyonce. Matthew saw Beyonce was a great performer, and most importantly, she loved doing it. Dwight is trying to create his mini me. Anyways, where's his other son? The one with Royce. So all I'm saying is, and we're gonna get into some more mess too, what Royce had to say. I'm not mad at anybody. Health is wealth. Make sure your kids get out and play and rip and run around and all that stuff. But girl, you want the kids in the gym working out at 11 years old. Girl, let the girl open up the door. Have them kids go outside, play basketball, run around the yard. They'll be all right. And so this is what Royce had to say. And I'm just gonna read what Royce had to say. This is what Royce, his other baby mama, said. Don't tell me to do ish. This man is evil. Y'all fall for it every time. Ask me why he's telling a 12-year-old he's gay because he hadn't touched anything or watching porn with them. Better yet, why it took 4.5 years to fire the nanny that Molested, two of his kids. I got time today. He took this little boy from his grandmother that raised him and kept him in court for 2 years, only to give him to his parents while he was overseas. So while y'all constantly out here pointing fingers at me, understand there's a reason why. All I'm going to say is this, and I'm going to be real careful with how I say this. I believe that there are a group of men out there that if they think that their son may be a punk, they try and do everything to try and whip the punk out of him. And if that's getting up, working out, making you go to the gym and box and lift weights because I'm going to turn you into a man, I wouldn't put it past Dwight that Dwight thinks that one of his children may be gay, and that's exactly what he's doing. But like father, like son, because Dwight, they've been in the street saying you was one of the kids. Now I don't know if it's true. But the word on the curb is you wanted the kids too. I'm just telling you what the people say. That's what the people say. The people say you wanted the kids. So while you over there worried about what your son gonna be, honey, you need to work through your issues. Again, I'm not gonna get into the whole Royce's son and all that stuff because that's just a sensitive subject. Um, I will say that she did say that whenever whatever happened, and if y'all don't know, then y'all just don't know. I'm not really gonna talk about it. That the boy was under Dwight supervision, so I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to just come and tap on that, um, because I saw the kids, and I'm all down for health is wealth, but girl, it's the way you go about it. And when I look at a lot of these men, I think the first step is a father being in his son's life. But I also want to add, with you being in your son's life, what type of impact are you having on your son? Are you traumatizing your son? Are you trying to turn your son into just a mini you? Are you teaching your son valuable lessons, things about life, how to deal with little girls, not expecting something from little girls or little boys? I'm just saying, y'all. Oh, girl, Essence. Remember we were talking about India Arie. She had something to say about Janelle Monáe and Meg Thee Stallion. I'm not talking about that again. It's in a video. I did it in Hot Topics yesterday. Well, Essence came out. Meg Thee Stallion and Janelle Monáe performed at Essence Fest. Oh, excuse me. And Essence came out, and this is what they had to say. The It Girl. They posted a picture of Meg Thee Stallion, a video of Meg Thee Stallion. It must be hard to be the top pick and topic of conversation and think pieces, but somebody's got to do it. In the words of our headliner, I like to show out for them haters talking bad about me, trying hard to find a flaw, but you still watching. Megan Thee Stallion in all of her brown skin glory is our favorite video on the internet today. P.S. Catch it and throw it back. Any further questions? Hashtag Essence Fest. Girl, they was really throwing shade at India Arie. This is a thing. And I said this in my video yesterday. One thing I will give Essence is that they try and make a space for Black women. They not trying to drive a wedge and say, oh, because you Meg Thee Stallion, you too ghetto, you can't be over here. We want the girls to act like Michelle Obama. You'll see Michelle Obama one day. You'll see Meg Thee Stallion one day. You might see Glorilla. You'll see India Arie. And I feel like if you're going to be that type of a place where you say we accept all Black women, then you have to make space for all Black women. Because at the end of the day, everybody ain't the same. Now I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say you go. I'm not gonna say you gonna see Krishan Rock anytime soon on Essence. Now that's probably where they draw the line because that's toxic. We don't support toxic. Okay. As soon as they said brown skin, I said, oh, they throwing a little shade. They throwing a little shade. It was a little petty. It's a little shade, but I think they trying to let India know, girl, you doing too much. This is supposed to be a place for all Black women. You get on the internet clowning Megan Thee Stallion and doing what she's doing, and you also low key in a way, it's taking a shot at the Essence Fest too. Because while you're taking a shot at Megan Thee Stallion and Janelle, they the one who booked them. So if you have a problem with Megan Thee Stallion and Janelle Monáe being on stage, then you also have an issue with us because we're the one who booked them. Or somebody booked them for the Essence Fest. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Essence. I followed Essence for a long time on their Instagram, and I just noticed that. I noticed that. And I remember somebody in the comment section also saying, I hope the comment is still here. Oh, I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Oh. Yes, here we go. Isn't Essence inclusive of all women, though? The Save women, the Neo Soul women, the cutie little two-step women, the hot girl summer twerking women, all the women. That's what I thought, too. That's why I said what I said yesterday. If you start to pay attention to Essence on Instagram, they really do try to make a space for all different types of black women. They really do. If you don't like it, that's okay. But don't come for Essence for highlighting the diversity that exists within the community. And yes, twerking is now a part of the culture. Our Caribbean cousins, Duddy Wine, is it Duddy Wine? And we twerk. Get over it. I'm with her. That was Sister Girl on Flames. I'm with Sister Girl on Flames. On Films, I'm sorry. I'm with her. She said it perfectly. Y'all, we gonna have to get, and it's all, we all have work to do. And I get it. Everybody don't like everything, and that's fine. But girl, at this point in life, girl, if y'all know that, girl, y'all know when Meg Thee Stallion get on stage, she gonna pussy pop on her handstand. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. Shout out to India Arie. Shout out to Janelle Monáe. Shout out to Essence. We love it. All right, y'all. That's it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.